They survive. They survive. They do. You have to admit that. But LeBron James in the big spot. I mean, we've talked about how clutch for him. This was a clutch shot, and he did it after Draymond Green did poke him in the eye a little bit earlier in that fourth quarter. So he takes, it's like a 34-footer.
It was
late
at
in the shot
stripe.
clock with a minute to go. He had to make the shot. The score was tied, and he makes it with Steph Curry running out at him, looks at Curry, lets him know, pointing to his eye.
My eye.
And after the game, he explains to Rachel Nichols what was going on with his eye.
I put in a lot of work in my game. After, Draymond finger to the eye, I was literally seeing three rims out there. So I just shot at the middle one, and I was able to, through the grace of the man above, I was able to knock it down.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked the middle one, bro.
I decided to shoot the one on the left.
I don't want you to shoot at that one, no. Shoot at the one in the middle.
Yeah, if you were ever seeing three of anything, why would you ever shoot at the one on the right or the left? Normally, it would be the one in the middle.
What's so great about the shot is the clock was running down.
Yeah,
so he
didn't.
didn't. It wasn't
shot
like
clock.
It wasn't like he had a chance to catch, gather. I mean, it was like catch and shoot immediately.
See, I don't even think that was the best part about the shot. The best part about the shot for me was, do you know how many times people have looked at Steph after Steph has made shots over half court with 2 or 3 hands in his face? Like, yeah, right, bro. The fact that Steph looked at LeBron in that moment, like, yeah, right, Bron. Like, that was the look Steph gave him. Like, damn, yeah, right, Bron. You made that? You just really made that? That's a rivalry in basketball that I want to see more of as we continue down this road. And I don't care if LeBron plays until he's 40 years old. LeBron and Steph is always going to be a rivalry we're going to pay attention to.
I hate to be
that's
swinging
coming
on LeBron like that, though, but damn, man, he's like, who else? Like who else
in that moment?
Who else?
It was his 97th career, 97th career game-tying or go-ahead field goal in the final minute. We give him a lot of grief about him passing the basketball late in games. We talk about, does he want the shot? 97th career game-tying or go-ahead field goal in the final minute, second most in the last 25 years, behind Kobe Bryant, who has 101. Again, regular season, playoffs, and play-in we're talking about. So, Clutch Gene, yeah, he has it. And it was a 34-footer, the longest make of the season. And Second Spectrum tells us he had a 25% chance to make the shot.
And what's so crazy about that, 34-footer, all those sort of things, he made it against Steph, who that's routine for him, and it's against Golden State. That's a routine shot for Steph Curry. That's like –
yeah, for Steph.
That's
exactly.
routine.
That's a great point.
And he made it against the guy who basically created this shot in the NBA.
Can we fast forward for 1 second?
Eye.
For 1 second? Now he's playing against a guy in Phoenix in CP3 that remember when CP3 really wanted to be in LA. That trade got bounced by David Stern at the time. No, not allowed to make it happen. Now LeBron is in LA, and now the Banana Boat boys are about to get back after it.
Right, 2 of them, right.
Where the Lakers are by far the favorite, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what Vegas
and that's where I was going to go next. Speaking of, by the way, you mentioned David Stern, the NBA commissioner. We're going to have Adam Silver on tomorrow on the show at 9:15 Eastern, so you don't want to miss that, as he probably loved what he saw last night, right? As the play-in is becoming something, the ratings off the charts just for the Eastern game. Imagine what the ratings were for last night's game. We'll get that information as well, but it has definitely worked out. But now, yeah, let's look forward. Like, Key, you're the Laker fan. You're the guy that lives and dies with it. You're the guy going through the anxiety yesterday. After this, Anthony Davis struggled for most of this game. I mean, he made 2 shots outside of the paint the whole game, did not shoot the ball well. The Warriors defense, I mean, they played hard. They played scrappy, the Warriors certainly did. I mean, he held them to 103 points. But did it feel like to you in that second half, LeBron started becoming LeBron again? Do you feel good about what you saw from the Lakers? Do you feel like, as Jay said, they'll be the favorites, you think, at least for Vegas, when it comes to this first-round series with the Suns, but do you feel like, okay, we're good?
Yeah, I do. And the reason I feel good about the situation is, one, you're going up against Steph Curry and Draymond. Draymond is hustle face. He's going to give you everything, right? I mean,
Except offense. He was terrible on the offensive side.
But we all know that. I mean, he's kind of spurt along the way on the offensive side throughout his entire career. But so you knew what that was. So you kind of know what Phoenix is. They don't have a Steph Curry on their team. They got a leader in CP3, but they're young. And Devin Booker doesn't scare you in your sleep.
Not yet.
The way Steph Curry, the way Steph Curry would do somebody. Lakers probably couldn't sleep the night before the game thinking about Steph Curry. They don't get a good night's sleep in Phoenix. They're not. It's not that type of situation. And LeBron will be healthy. And AD will hopefully be healthy. And, yeah, we'll be fine.
I think it's a big series for Booker.
I think it's a huge series for Booker. I think the Lakers
Time
win
for
in
him
6.
to
I think the Lakers win in 6.
6?
Yeah. I think Phoenix is going to get a couple. I think Phoenix is good. Do not sleep on the way that Phoenix plays now. They can space you out. CP3 is a point guard, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen sometimes LA struggle with guarding point guards like that when you put guys, even though Alex Caruso did a decent job on Steph Curry last night, and Alex Caruso played his tail off last night. He deserves a lot of credit too. Yes.
Yeah, no, as he usually does.
My eye.
Keyshawn, JWill, Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance. Alan Hahn in for Zubin. All guests join us on the Goodyear hotline. So the odds, by the way, the Lakers are big favorites, according to Caesars William Hill.
Yeah.
Minus 300 in the series, plus 240 for the Suns. So, again, Vegas let you know, even though they're a 7th seed, they're probably the best 7th seed we've ever seen. So that's what you got going into that. But Jay's saying Lakers in 6. The Warriors, meanwhile, they'll play the Grizzlies, the 8th seed. That'll be on Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, ESPN and ESPN Radio as well. And tonight you've got Wizards Pacers, and that is tonight, 6:30 on ESPN Radio.